This Memorial Day, retired Army Sergeant Rick Yarosh will be on the porch of his new custom-built, mortgage-free smart home. The soldier suffered burns. Over 60% of his body, lost his right leg and most of the function in both hands in an IED blast in Iraq in 2006. The home will help Rick live as independently as possible. Joining us now, Sergeant Rick Yarosh and Frank Siller, Chairman and CEO of Tunnels to Towers, the organization that made this dream all possible. Thank you both for coming on. First of all, thank you for your service. And a day like today, I mean, you are so lucky to be alive. We pay tribute to all those who did not make it. How lucky do you feel just to be here today? And what does Memorial Day mean to you?
So Memorial Day means a ton to me. I mean, I lost a buddy the day that I was injured, Sergeant Luis Montes. He passed away 7 days after the injury on September 1st. So, you know, I remember him every single day, but especially today, and I think of his family and all the other Gold Star families out there who are struggling and really, truly understand sacrifice.
Yeah, and you know, when you came back and you finally recovered from, you know, your incredible injuries, what did you think life would be like? Did you ever think that you would be able to live in a home and live a normal day-to-day life ever again with your family?
I mean, in the beginning stages, I didn't know what my future would be at all.
Yeah.
I had no idea if I was going to be able to feed myself, because I couldn't. I didn't know if I was going to be able to walk, because I couldn't because of my leg. I really had no idea what was going to be the future for me. I didn't know if America was going to welcome me. I had no clue. I really didn't. I was pretty hopeful that they would. But as soon as I got outside those doors in that hospital, I saw the support from organizations like Tunnel to Towers. And really, those organizations changed my life forever.
Your life was forever changed as well, which is why you started this organization. Tell us about what drove you to help people like Rick.
Well, I lost my brother on September 11, 2001, and we know that we went to war because of what happened that day. So that's why our foundation makes sure that we take care of the greatest of all our heroes, Gold Star families, and most certainly those are catastrophically injured service members. So that's why we're asking everyone to join us on our mission to help these great heroes. Go to tunneltotowers.org. We're asking for $11 a month. $11 a month we could build. So Rick is like the 75th house that we've been able to deliver, but there's hundreds more that are waiting as well as Gold Star families.
I just get chills hearing your story and how you have turned your negative into such a beautiful positive for Rick's family and for 75 families that you've helped. Tell us about this smart home. What is so special about it?
Well, he could work it off an iPad, and it gives him the comfort. So every house is designed for the individual injuries that each one of these great heroes have. So he has a stove that lowers so he can cook something on his stove when he's in his wheelchair, because he's on his legs today, but in his house he's going to be in his wheelchair. Goes in a bathroom, can take care of himself. These guys are the most independent people in the world. They don't want to ask people to help them do things, you know. A cabinet where you can pull out something, you get a glass, comes down where you can get a glass while he's in his wheelchair. Simple things like that, the space inside of a house, the wooden floors so he could turn in his wheelchair. All those things give him back, the little subtleties that make a difference, a big difference.
Right. Tell us about your family.
So I am married. I have a daughter, 7 years old, and that's something I never thought I would have. I really didn't think that seeing myself the way I looked, who's gonna accept that? And I found someone who was just more than accepting, who just didn't see it the way other people saw it.
Yeah.
And she's been an integral part of my recovery, and so is my daughter. And now we get to live in a home where they don't have to really help me do anything anymore, because I can do all those things. Like, honestly, I can pull out my phone right now and shut my blinds from here.
Amazing.
And with my hands the way they work, I can't, it's hard to move things, pull things. Pushing a button, that's simple.
So where were you living before this house?
So I had a house and a 600-foot driveway and things that just did not work. Really? We live on top of a mountain and we had all that snow, and I was just telling Frank a story about how my plow ran out of fuel one time halfway up my driveway, and I was not wearing my leg and I did not have my phone.
Oh my gosh.
I don't have to worry about that in this house, ever.
You seem to get around very well, though. I mean, he's telling me how you were in a wheelchair, and I really honestly can't even believe that, because when you come into the studio today, I thought, wow, I'm very impressed.
So every single night, I take my leg off, and I'm in my wheelchair. Every single morning, I get into my wheelchair. I should be in a wheelchair right now, but I'm stubborn. I have a wound on my leg that won't heal, and the only way it's going to heal is in my chair.
So is it on the leg where you have the prosthetic?
Yes, it's underneath, and then that's the reason it won't heal is because I'm wearing a liner. It just needs air, and I need to be in my chair.
Right.
So this home will give me the confidence that I really need to get into that chair.
How many surgeries have you had to go through to get to where you are today?
I would say over 100. So over 100 procedures, probably over about 50 times that I went into surgery.
I mean, you never thought that this would happen for you today. And the road is only going to get better. You do know that.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, oh, absolutely. So that's one thing is I have a very positive attitude, and it's truly because of the people that are around me. I would take maybe 1% of the credit. I would take 0% of the credit, but people won't allow me to do that. That's what I mean. People won't allow me to do that.
He's spectacular. His whole family's spectacular. But there's a lot of other guys that need to help.
That's right.
Just like Rick.
You should take the credit for inspiring others because you are so inspirational, and there are so many vets at home that are watching you and thinking, man, if he can do it, so can I. So thank you so much for inspiring us all.
And thank you very much.
Thank you, and happy Memorial Day to you both.
Thank you.